Hello, everyone. My name is Keon. I'm the operations manager here at California Realty Training. And today I will be walking you through how to apply for your real estate salesperson exam through the Department of Real Estate's online e-licensing portal. These PowerPoint slides that I am going over are also located within our student portal for you to walk through one by one if you prefer. But here is that video. Let's get into it. So first things first, major change within the Department of Real Estate. You cannot take over 1 year completing these courses. That's 1 year from your purchase date. So if you are that one special student that took over 1 year somehow, your certificates show over 1 year, please contact us or your real estate education provider so they can see what options you have available. Again, your certificates must show a completion date within 1 year. And here's how you verify that through our system and with our course certificates. Your registration date is your course purchase date. Your completion date is right above that. As long as these two dates are within a year, you are good to go to apply online. Again, if it is over a year, even by 1 day, please contact us or your real estate education provider to see what options you may have. All right, big point. You must have your legal name on your application and your certificates. If you're missing a letter, you don't include your middle name, you are going to get denied, unfortunately. So contact us before you apply. Let's get your certificates updated. If your certificates do need to be updated, simple as emailing a copy of your driver's license or ID to this email, and we can get your certificates updated very quickly. There are two ways to apply, or two forms essentially that you can use to apply through the e-licensing portal. There's the exam only and the combination. Now we have the two right side by side so you can see what they really look like. So you do exam only, you're gonna do the exam application that we will kind of walk through step by step, take and pass your state exam. Then you will have to file for your license application, receive your license, sign with a brokerage. We do highly recommend the combination form right here. As you can see, you're skipping one big step. It's faster. It's recommended to do this, but we understand financing and some people might not have all the funds up front. So you do have this exam only option to kind of break up the payments to the state. All right. So again, examination only versus the combination. We got the fees and everything broken down for you. So if you do the exam only, it's $60 up front just for the exam. You do need to complete your courses before you apply. You do not need to do a live scan yet. That will come after you pass the exam. You must do a live scan. That is checking your background via fingerprints through the Department of Justice. So approximate wait time to get approved for an exam is 4 weeks. But then again, approximately a few weeks after you pass the exam, you do have to wait to do the license application. So although your weeks are a bit less in terms of the wait time to get an exam date, it does inevitably take longer as you must wait for that license application to get sent to you. You fill it out, send it back, and get approved. Whereas the combination, yes, there is an upfront larger cost of $305. You do have to have your courses completed as well. You do also have to do your live scan and background check before applying. There is that a little bit more time of waiting for the application or the exam date. But after you pass the exam, you're immediately ready to go sign with a brokerage. So overall, combination is recommended. It's going to save you a bit of time. But if you can't, you have that examination only option as well. All right, so let's get right into applying online through the Department of Real Estate's e-licensing portal. Again, these are for students that have completed their certificates within 1 year. Let me make that clear. For courses completed within 1 year, we can skip this. This is the information that you should have ready, your 3 course certificates downloaded to your computer in a PDF file. Remember, your names must match identically. They must be your legal name. Have a completed live scan document, your payment information ready, and you're going to go to the DRE's website, departmentofrealestate.california.gov, and that is where you're going to apply. How to get your certificates through our portal. You are going to go to your courses. You can click view certificate, and right from there, you are going to click download. You also have the option right here where it says certificates. Do the same thing. All right. So step one, we are now on the Department of Real Estate's website. We are going to apply. This is our first time applying. So you're going to go into this area, register and apply. Please read through the terms that the Department of Real Estate has in terms of applying your license and everything like that. Make sure to read everything. Click accept to move to that next step. You are going to need to put in your social security or ITIN number. Once you put that, you're confirming it, put your date of birth, continue. Again, use your legal name. It must follow your legal name. A lot of students will ask, what about my ID or my driver's license differs from my passport? Use your driver's license or ID provided by the state. That is the most recommended form to be using. After you input that, you're going to create your eLicensing portal username and password. This is directly from the Department of Real Estate. This is not your student portal. You can use the same information as your student portal where you completed all your courses. This is information you must remember. We at California Realty Training cannot access this, cannot assist you in changing this. You will have to go to the Department of Real Estate if you need to change this at any time. All right, so once you've created that user information, you are going to click that first option, or this first option is going to be the combination, which is the online examination and license application. This is that combo form that we recommend. So we're going to go through that first. Type in your password again, the password you just created. This is how to create a new online application. For most of you, this is the first time you're applying. So a lot of this will not pertain to you. It's your first time doing this, so you will not have any issues. So you're going to click Start New Application right at the bottom. And let's get right into it. This is where you're technically picking salesperson exam and license. This is where you're doing the combination or exam only. First step, we're going to do the salesperson exam and license combo as that is the recommended one. For those of you that want to do exam only, stay tuned. Later in this video, we will go through the exam options only. These are the items you're going to need, the educational requirements, which are your 3 certificates, your live scan, which is your background check, a valid credit card or debit card payment. All right. It's going to confirm, is this your legal name? Again, you must use your legal name. I'm going to reiterate this a lot throughout the video. You will get annoyed with me. But if you do not, you will get denied. You are hurting yourself in this situation. Do not assume. Make sure you're using your legal name. All right, so once you verify that, you're going to answer this next question. Have you ever applied for the California real estate exam? For 99% of you, this is the first time. You're going to state that here. You're going to put your mailing address in the United States. Click on the drop down, it will give you all the options. After that, you are going to go through the educational requirements. If you completed your 3 courses through us, you are going to click this last box. I have statutory pre-licensed DRE approved courses I want to submit as evidence of required courses. That's what you're going to pick if you've gone through our program and you have your 3 certificates downloaded and ready. Again, here is an image of your certificates. You've got your registration date, which is your purchase date as well. Your date of completion, that's specific for each course. That's the date you completed and passed your course final. And this is your course certificate number. Each course is going to be different. All right, so on this page, you are now going to input all that information. Course certificate number, as we showed you on that previous slide. Get back to it. Course certificate approval number is right here. That's what you're using. Registration date and completed date. We got registration date, completed date. That's all on your certificates. Add the course, add up to all. You have to add all 3 of your courses separately. Add all 3, and it will allow you to go to the next step. So this is the next step. For some of you, if you are filing for reasonable accommodations, you are going to click on that, go through the steps of reasonable accommodation. Again, you do have to have some documentation with this. You cannot just click this just because you want to. You have to have a legitimate reason for reasonable accommodation. If you are in the military service, thank you for your service. I'd like to mention that. But if you work, fill out this information and you can go through these request forms as well and continue. This is for your residency background check, essentially the live scan. Again, live scan is fingerprinting, checking your background for any legal issues you may have had in the past that have not yet been expunged, or Hopefully you have a clean record and you don't have to worry about anything. Again, we are doing the license and exam combination form, so you do need to have your live scan completed already. When you have completed it, that live scan associate will provide you an ATI number. ATI number. You're going to input what they provided you, the date you completed the live scan, and click next. All right, so this is some basic questions about your background. You must be honest throughout all of this. If the state finds out you lied, you may hit some roadblocks getting to your exam. All right, so initial working status. 95% of you will not have a broker ready to sign you yet. Most brokers will not sign a new licensee until they have actually passed the state exam. So 95% of you will click the I do not have a responsible broker or corporation at this time, and that's perfectly fine. What that means is your license, once you've passed the state exam, you technically have your license, but it is going to be provided to you in a non-active state. The only person, company, entity that can activate your license in the state of California is a brokerage. You cannot work in the state of California without a brokerage. So again, 95% of you will have this option checked off, which is perfectly normal that you do not have a brokerage yet. All right, so we've already input all the information for the certificates, but now you are actually uploading the files of your certificate. So course certificates, you're going to upload all three of your certificates. Again, this is how you find your certificates. You have the view certificate in the courses area or courses tab right here that I'm hovering over. All right, so we're uploading them in this area. Choose files, upload. All right, then there's some demographic information. This is just what the state needs. You're going to choose your gender, ethnicity, identity, and click next. All right, so that was it for your application for the combination salesperson, license, and exam. Again, that is what we recommend. But for those of you who are going to do the exam only, going to go over that now. A lot of it is the same information, but we'll go over it again just to clear everything up. All right, so again, your courses must be completed within 1 year of your purchase date. We will show you your certificates and what that really means. But if you took over a year, your certificates show over a year, contact your real estate education provider, contact us if you went through us, and we can see what accommodations we can provide you and what steps you should take. All right, and here are your certificates if you went through us. This is how you're going to know if you're within the year or over that year. Registration date, that's the date you purchased the program. Completion date is the date you completed that course final. As long as these are within a year, you are good to apply online, which we will walk through. If these are over a year, 366 days or more, contact your real estate provider, contact us if you went through us, and we will find what accommodation we can provide you. All right, so these are the things you're going to need ready. Your 3 course certificates. You're going to want them downloaded on your computer already. Have that downloaded if you have not. Have payment information ready, and then go to the Department of Real Estate's website to apply online. Again, this is how you find your certificates. Go to the courses tab, click view certificate. You will be able to download, or you can click on the certificates tab on the left to download your certificates there. All right, I mentioned this quite a few times. You must use your legal name. Follow what's on your ID or driver's license. If it differs from your passport, follow your driver's license or ID. It must be identical. If your middle name is just an initial, it must be there. Do not assume. Make sure you were doing this right. All right, so now we are on the Department of Real Estate's website. Again, you're going to go register and apply as an eLicensing, a new applicant. Accept the terms and conditions provided to you by the Department of Real Estate. Input your social security or ITIN number, date of birth, and continue. Put your legal name. Again, legal name. What is on your driver's license or ID? You must use that. You are creating your user account through the eLicensing portal. This is a new account you are creating through the Department of Real Estate. Make sure you remember what this information is. We at California Realty Training cannot assist you in editing or changing this information. You will have to contact the Department of Real Estate if you do forget this information. All right, so now you're ready to apply. After you've created that, click on that first link, online exam license application. You're going to click on this one first link right there. Input the password you just created. If you have mailed your application, do not apply again online. This is for applying online is for students that have completed their courses within a year. If you completed your license before, this is your second time applying. This is not the video for you. This is the video for students that have completed their courses recently, and this is their first time applying for the state exam. You're going to click on that Start New Application. Now we're showing you exam only. You are choosing not to do the combo form for a reason of your choice. You're going to click exam only on that field. You're going to need your 3 certificates and a form of payment, and then click create new application. Again, approve your legal name. I'm going to say this a billion times. Sorry if I'm annoying you, but it is a big thing that you must do. After you've approved your legal name, have you ever applied for the real estate license? Again, this for most of you, you are going to put this is your first time, as it should be. This is your first time doing it. Confirm your mailing address through the drop down that they provide. You are going to click this third box if you got your 3 certificates through our program, California Real Estate Training, realestatetraining.com, californiarealtytraining.com. If you got it through us, you're going to click this third box, and we are going to continue from there. Again, here are your 3 certificates. I'm going to kind of go back and forth on the next 2 slides. You have your registration date, your completion date, your course approval number. Each of these are different for each certificate. You're going to have to input these separately. All right, so course certificate number, registration date, completion date. Let's go back. Course approval number, completion date, registration date. It is all on your certificates. Input that information, input it for all 3 courses. Then you're going to click done adding courses after you've done all 3. For those of you that need reasonable accommodation, this is something that has to be a legitimate reason. If you are in need of reasonable accommodation through the Department of Real Estate, please check that box, go through this request form, and go next. For those of you that were in the military, are in the military, thank you for your service. You are going to have to fill in this information. For those of you who are not, you can just click next. This is where you are uploading your 3 certificates. You've already input the information manually. Now you're uploading the images downloaded, the PDFs downloaded on your computer. Upload all 3 and click next. Again, this is how you get your certificates. Under the courses tab in your student portal, click view certificates, download certificates, and then download. This is the area where you're going to actually upload all 3. You're going to review your information, all the information you provided earlier, sign and pay. That is it for us here at California Realty Training. Thank you for taking our program. Thank you for going through the video and applying with us. Good luck with everything. If you are in need of a crash course or any extra study materials, we here at California Realty Training offer an abundance of packages that should help you. Give us a call, 888-317-8740. Good luck.